show you how to deploy the managed AWS SDK classroom. First of all, you need to go to SAM Repo, serverless repo, SAM, and then go to available applications, and then type in the managed AWS SDK. Okay, you will see the AWS managed AWS SDK classroom project here, and you click on it. And you don't need to fill in any parameter here, as I have another project. It will integrate with my email blocks, and then you need if you use that project, you need to fill in, and just click on deploy, and you need to review the permission. Deploy here. Okay, click on the acknowledgement. As the logic will create some IAM policy inside the template. Just deploy. The stack creation is completed, and then you can use a create account night environment that is with the admin rights, or using your computer. That is the you are able to trigger the Lambda function. Okay, that's it. And now I need to get back the source code from my GitHub. Just git clone my repository, and then you need to use the script folder, the source code here. There is some Linux script for you to try to create classroom, manage classroom. Okay, go get into the folder, and okay, now the first step you need to as a student, if you are a student, you need to run the setup account script. Okay, this is so simple. Just trigger a Lambda function, and the parameter is a JSON file. Okay, you need to modify the student account JSON file. For example, this is my email, and here is the login information from the AWS classroom, and you can copy it here. Actually, you need to ask your student to give back this information to you, but you need to know that there is a section timer will expire, and you need to copy it, and then get back to here and delete everything. The last parameter, you need to also need to train your email. Maybe you need to get the information from create a Google form or some whatever to get better information. But for JSON, you can't have the new line, so I need to delete it. That's okay. Now I register the student into the system. Go back to the console and run this script setup student. It will take a minute to create the account inside the educate classroom, and at the same time you can get back to the classroom and log in the AWS console. Maybe a time out. Okay, get to the console, and it's a pop-up in another screen. Actually, I received an email, and you can check it out. Go to the console and then go to CloudFormation. This is a student account, and then when the account connection is created successfully, you will get a stack called the managed education classroom inside the student account, and then you will receive an email. This is an SNS email. You need to ask your student to make sure they confirm the subscription. Otherwise, when you run the lab, they will not able to receive the output from the lab. For example, you don't be able to get the password, unable to get the access key. Okay, just confirm the subscription. Okay, and this is the step to register a student. and you can track it once the student registration ready. It is an output file, but you don't care about it. You can go to DynamoDB. DynamoDB and look for a table called mandated AWS cars from hyphen something, and check out the items there. You will see a record. A record actually it will record down the student AWS account, and also you need to have a lab number. Lab number actually every courses you need to have assign a number for the course, and don't use English. Everything is number. And then the email address of your student, and then we create a key pair for your student. For example, you want to run a Windows instance or Linux instance, this will be the key, and then it will be sent to your student when the instance running up. And that is the callback and the role information. This is the part of demonstration for the student. And then now we can do the demo for as a teacher. For a teacher, you need to create a classroom. Here, the script you need to run the script to create a classroom, and it will extract out some information from the CloudFormation stack, and then check out the Lambda function create classroom. And you can take a look at the data for the classroom. You need to provide a few information. For example, you need to provide a classroom number, a bracket number, but this is the output. We have a template. Actually, the template will be replaced from the replace output from the CloudFormation. You need to a classroom number. Actually, different class and different number, and then you can have a lot of stack, more than one stack inside your student database account, and you give them to them, and then you need to provide the template for the CloudFormation and the parameter. Let's take a look. There is some template created for you, and you can go to CloudFormation, and then there is a PD5 Cloud9 template, PD5 EC2 template, and an RDS template. It is quite straightforward, but the parameter is extracted here, and then some of the parameter it need to replace as, for example, student account ANR. We assume the role, or some of the case will be the um, we will get some parameter. Also, we will replace it. You can check and look for the key pair name, key pair code material here. Let's demo one the classroom. Create a classroom for the student. It will publish CloudFormation inside all of your student account. Okay, go to the terminal, and the parameter setup is done. And I need to check out the script. And this time is create classroom. Okay, create classroom. It will upload all of my template into the SD bucket, and then it will call the Lambda function. And after a second, you can check out the student account. You will see that there is a CloudFormation running. It's a lab, and it takes a seconds, and you will create the resource. This demo is running in Cloud9 editor, and then after a moment, student will receive this email, and then this is the CloudFormation output for the lab, and the CloudFormation is completed, and actually this output is here, is the URL, and you run different stack, this is a different output. All of the output will be populated through the SNS topic and the subscription from the student previously, and student can get back the URL through their email, and they can log in. They can log in their Cloud9. Just they copy and paste, cut out the URL, and make sure they are in the same login screen. Here, this is same browsers. And the student it will be able to access the Cloud9 environment for their lab exercise, and without knowing anything special technique on AWS, clicking on using the console, set up anything. And you can modify my Cloud9 template to include the GitHub or something, or install something. And this is the step to create a classroom. when the class is done, you want to make sure all of the student close down their EC2 instance or shut down the everything. You need to delete the classroom. There is another script called delete classroom. Delete classroom is so straightforward actually. Just check out the lambda function, and the parameter provided required is the classroom number and the stack lamp. And now I delete the classroom. And you can take a look to the console of the student for the CloudFormation and then refresh. It will start delete the stack inside the student account. And that's all. That's all of my demo.